Okay, I'm going to try to clear up some information that's been going around on the internet. I've noticed this happen over the past couple of years with people who have questions about the IRS Where's My Refund site when they go online and their bars disappear. So I'm going to try to answer the question of how that happens or why it happens, and hopefully everyone gets the answers they're looking for by the end of this video. Shouldn't take me too long to describe this, hopefully. So without further ado, let's look at the process of what happens when you go into the IRS Where's My Refund site. Okay, so you've submitted your tax return. You go on to the IRS website, and with any luck, you'll get this notice that says we have received your return and it is being processed. You'll notice that you have your refund amount, your filing status over on the side, and you also get that message about the refund will generally be delivered within 21 days, as well as a tax topic. Some people will see a tax topic as well, 152 if you're getting a direct deposit. So let's say you log on to check Where's My Refund tomorrow, and all of a sudden you get this. And that's good news. Your refund was approved, and there was no issues with your refund. But let's assume tomorrow you log on, and instead of seeing that refund approved message, you get something that looks like this. Okay, so now your bars have disappeared. You see that your return is still being processed. A refund date will be provided when available, and you get the tax topic 152 message, or if you got a paper check, a different tax topic. Okay, so what this means is now you'll notice that your 21-day message has disappeared and your refund amount has disappeared, as well as your bars. Okay, they can no longer guarantee that they'll be able to get you that refund within 21 days. That's why they take that message away. Why can't they guarantee? Because at this point, your return needs to be manually reviewed, okay, before it can go any further. A human being is going to have to take your return, look it over, make sure everything's correct, and then if everything's good, they'll send it on. If not, it's going to go in for further review. But it has to be checked by a person before it can be processed any further. Okay, so if you lose your bars, that's what this means. You are actually under review. Your return is under review. Now, the length of time that you'll be under review can vary. So let's just look at why. Why is not the answer? Why is not what we're trying to answer. We're trying to answer how long it will take. So everyone's tax situation is different, but there's a reason why you got flagged. Usually the system will pick up some sort of inconsistency and it flags you, and then someone has to look at it. Once it gets kicked over to the review department, then someone's going to actually look at it. So let's look at what can happen there. So your return got flagged, and it got sent over to return department. So meet Bob. Hey, Bob. Bob works in the return department, okay? He's one person, and he has a queue of however many hundreds to thousands of returns he's going to have to review in any given work week, okay? So when he gets to your return, he'll look it over, okay? So when does he get to your return? Well, it depends on how many returns he has in his queue that day and how long it takes for him to review those other returns. Well, let's say he looks at it in 3 days from when your bars disappeared. He looks it over, and there's no problem. Well, then you would log on, when you logged on in Where's My Refund in about 3 to 4 days, after he reviewed it and determined there was no problem, he would have pushed it through for refund approval. You would look on Where's My Refund, and you would see the Where's My Refund approval message. But let's say Bob found some more inconsistencies and the review wasn't so simple. Well, now those bars are going to be disappeared for more than a few days because Bob has to do a little more investigation. Okay, so it may take another week, it may take a month, it may take 3 months. It took 3 months for me last year. And if they need anything else from you, they'll request it. Otherwise, they may be waiting for documents from your employer. It could be any number of things they're waiting for to go through. But it could be longer than just a few days. If it's a simple fix or a simple miscalculation, or it got flagged and Bob decided that it didn't get flagged, it got flagged for basically no reason, then it'll be fairly quick and you won't be in review for that long. The amount of time you spend in review completely depends on how many returns Bob's going to have to review in a day, how many he can get through, as well as the seriousness of what got flagged on your return. But either way, if your bars disappear rest assured you are in review for some reason. And that's on the IRS website, on the frequently asked questions. It says when the bars go away. It tells you that before it can go process to the next step, somebody has to review it. Okay, it doesn't mean you're being audited. It doesn't mean it's going to take forever. It might take a few days. Some people have had to disappear for 3 days and come back, and that's because Bob got to the review within a couple days, decided there was no problem, and pushed it through the system. So it really depends on that reviewer, how quickly they get to it, and what they discover. Hopefully this helps, and hopefully soon you'll be getting this message and your money will be in your bank accounts.